her test tomorrow for the entrance exam to go to nursing school. I want to see a massive amount of hype in here to support April. April Flowers deserves all of the love in here. I want to see every hype emote, every heart emote, every good luck emote inside here, all of those emotes. Look at that. There we go. There we go. So once she gets into nursing school, I will be her worst nightmare in one aspect is that I will. Okay, I don't want to cut the onion on here. Hang on, guys, because I gotta knead some dough in there. I'll know when it's time for her to be studying. And I'm going to do to her like I did my other two friends who went through nursing school. Don't make me ban you. Don't make me ban you. There we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this. Oh, Raya, what the heck? What the heck? That is funny. That is funny. So 8-ball, understanding that this is a big test. This is a serious test, 8-ball. This is not a joke. This is nothing silly, haha. I think April should ask her question again. And 8-ball, understand that I have a screwdriver over here in my other drawer, and I am not afraid to come in there. I am not afraid to come in there. I am so excited for her. on Sharp Balloons the other night, and she got it. Oh, I love that. She is, I'll tell you, Shayna is such a treasure, and that woman is so talented. That woman is crazy talented. 8-ball, are you afraid of, ooh, salty for sure. Okay, you know what, that's it. 8-ball, I am turning you off. 8-ball, that's it. Today is your only day. You were being cut off. You were being cut off. Oops, you were being done. Just for that, you know, maybe 8-ball is saying that to motivate you. Maybe 8-ball is saying that because, like, oh, we know you're not studying. Lurk again. Oh, the peoples, they need me. So, when you guys are making chili, you can do it with beef, you can do it with chicken, you can do it with pork. But I do recommend that you kind of mix some of the meats up a little bit. So in this case, I'm doing a pork Italian sausage or just a regular pork sausage. It doesn't have to be the Italian sausage. This is just what I had in my freezer. It's what I'm using. And some beef. You'll get much better flavor. Now, if you're entering a chili contest, keep it traditional, I guess, because I can tell you how they get over there. Shayna is. I adore her. I absolutely adore her. Her energy level is wonderful. Her personality is wonderful. She's also a PG-13 streamer. She's all about love and community and just having everybody come in and just have a fun, good time and just hang out. She is a balloon sculptress. Can we get a shout out for Sharp Balloons? She is a balloon sculptress. And when I say a sculptress, I mean, I'm talking works of art, guys. She did the Enterprise for me. She's done the space station. I couldn't believe she actually did the space station. Pretty darn cool. She did a balloon sculpture of me. I need to bring that up in here for like one of my I can share the screen. It's when I did my spam swag, when Spam sent me the swag pack and I did the spam stream, and that was the first time I had tried spam. I'd never had spam before, and that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. She nailed it. I mean, it was just hysterical. She had the glasses on me and everything. Everything. It was pretty darn cool. That was such a fun thing. That was a fun stream to do. And it was a tasty stream. There you go, April. Getting there with that lurk. Okay, so this we're just breaking this up. I don't know if this will show or not. I do have the fan on over there, but you can see that there's a lot of, I don't know if you can see it, there's a lot of grease in the bottom of that. Oily grease like this for meat is never palatable on the tongue, so I'm going to strain that out a little bit. And then we'll mix in, I'm going to put in some beans, some chili powder, some rotel tomatoes with the peppers in it. We're adding in some fresh onions, some fresh garlic, and we're just going to let that sit there and simmer. Oh, Mater, Paul is here. What? I love this man to the moon and back. I'm telling you right now, I am just absolutely enthralled with this man and what he does. So if we can get a shout out for Mater Paul, because let me tell you guys, this man is truly a superhero. He says he doesn't wear a cape, but I'm telling you right now he does. Not on stream, but maybe you should. And he is out there. We all get those scam calls, right? We've all gotten those scam calls. And how many people? We've had, everybody I think has had a friend or a family member who's, fallen victim to these scammers. And he's out there reverse engineering it, finding out where they're at, and getting the money back for the victims. And getting these people who are, some of them, I can tell you right now, some of them probably don't want to be doing what they're doing, but they're, they call it, I think you call them mules. I think that's the right word am I using. I want to make sure I'm using the right terminology. And he is out there doing really good work, people. Really, really good work. But I will tell you, his voiceovers, it just kill me. He has this device that has a voice changer. So when you hear him in his voice, he's not on the phone call with the scammer. So when he switches over to the call with the scammer, it automatically changes his voice. And it's hysterical, absolutely hysterical. We see both victim and, criminal and victim mules. Isn't that a sad state of affairs that's like that? So what we're doing today is that we are honoring John Hughes films. That's my theme for the month of April. So on Sundays, we're going to be doing John Hughes films. Today it's planes, trains, and automobiles. We're doing diner food. I've got some banana bread in the oven. We're going to be making some homemade hot dog buns. We're going to make some chili dogs, so I'm making up a fast chili. And we're going to do some fried onion rings in the air fryer. I hope that's okay. And I'm talking down here because my microphone's in my bra. So I lean down, make it sound like I'm talking like up close and personal. So we're going to just have, we're also going to have a chocolate mocha shake. I found some oat milk ice cream, so I get to have an actual shake. I'm excited about that. I don't like to waste the onion. Meat, dairy, produce, everything is too expensive. So I just don't use the part around the root ball. Everything else. Oh, I love that movie. It's a fun movie. And we're gonna, let's start our trivia contest because I'm not showing anything up close here that you guys will actually need to see. Let me come over here. So here's the thing. When the game starts, directions are going to show up on your screen, whether you're on mobile or whether you are on PC. If you are on PC, right about here is going to be an icon that's going to show up on the screen called Quiz Kit. If we can do exclamation point mobile, so for mobile people, you will have to, so if you're watching on your phone, you're going to have to toggle between swipe up and hold to, because the Quiz Kit is going to go behind Twitch. And I will announce the question and I'll call out 5 seconds. I'll allow you to switch apps so that you can answer. You do not answer in the chat. If you answer in the chat, we're going to delete your message. You do not answer in the chat. If you're on PC, you will take your mouse and you will click whichever answer you think is correct, and the same on mobile. Just remember, on mobile, you're going to have to toggle your apps and you will tap on screen. And I do have a delay set up so that mobile users have the time to answer because there is a delay on mobile. So remember, do not type your answers in the screen. No, 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 no. So these are, and we're playing for a Leonardo da Vinci sticker. There are 12 questions in this round, and they're all multiple choice. So you don't have to type in, you just have to figure out the right one. The way the score is kept is if you answer the question right off the get-go and you're right, you will win the maximum amount of points for that round. If you're wrong, you will go in the red, the maximum points for that round. So if you're not sure the answer, read it again and read the answers again. You might not get as many points, but at least you won't go in the red. So hopefully, if you're on iPad like me, go to the right top corner. Thank you so much, Someone Shy. I appreciate that very much. I think we also have exclamation point PC. Exclamation point PC should be the directions for And today, you guys, by the way, I should have told you guys this ahead of time. Leo is not hiding on stream today. Leo wasn't feeling really good today. And he knows his big celebration is coming up on Wednesday. So that's the day I will be wearing the crab onesie that you all redeemed. So I will be in a crab onesie that day. And we're going to be cooking up a bunch of different crab dishes. There's like little fun dishes on there. So he wanted to make sure that he had plenty of energy for that. All right. I am going to put on a thing for this because that pan is going to be hot. Just like me. I'm kidding, of course. All right, so I'm just gonna put this in here. This captures all the meat. Yep, that was a little bit of grease in there. Now, this may not look like it's all cooked. Just so I don't want you guys to freak out over stuff like this because it looks like there's some pink meat in there. But that's the sausage. The sausage is gonna be a different color because that's pork. It does come with pinchers. It does come with pinchers, so there will be pinchers involved. But the pinchers are small and they're built onto the sleeve, so I can roll them back if I have to start like kneading dough or working with something like that. All right, so there is our meat. And to this meat, I'm going to add our onions. We're going to bring this back up to a temperature, and you're ready. All right, guys. So I'm going to start the contest here. And hang on real quick. Let me get all my onions and stuff in here. Now, typically in chili, you will do, if you're doing competition chilies, you'll do what's called the 3-dump process. And by dump, I mean spices. So you'll have your first dump that you'll put in there. Midway through, you'll add another dump of spices in there. And then about 15, 20 minutes before you serve, you do another dump of spices. So let's make sure you have that real low tone of spices, the richness of spices, and then the brightness of spices. Here, I'm just going to put it all in there. We're just going to put it all in there and call it a day. All right, let's put over the directions for y'all. You guys ready? Okay, we're going to start the quiz. So you guys should all be getting the directions for how to play. Those will be showing up. That's showing up on your screen right now. Remember, you click on the answer, no matter if you are on PC or Tech Chili. There it is right there. Tech Chili. Yes, I am doing beans in my chili. If you're doing competition chili, there are no beans. I like to measure until my ancestors tell me to stop. So here is my cumin. Okay, you guys got all the directions? Cumin for the warmth. A little bit of cayenne pepper for the heat, because I like it spicy. April, you didn't get the did you guys get did the directions not show up on there? What kind of beans? We're going to be doing pinto beans. Pinto beans. Lots of chili spice inside here. Oh, you got them? Okay. We're going to give this a quick stir before we add our liquid ingredients. And the reason for that is this blooms the spices. So there are oils in your dried spices. If you're doing something where you've got like a big pan and you've cooked up some veggies and whatever and some meat, and now your recipe tells you to add your spices, move that product off to the side of the pan, put all your spices right there in the pan over the heat, and for 10 or 15 seconds, just kind of move it around, toast them up. You're going to get a much, much better flavor of your spices. You pay a lot of money for spices. I love the ancestors. The ancestors say pour until we say stop. When you hear them going, then you know to stop. Yeah, make sure the extension is visible. Thank you, Oriah. So I haven't started that yet. Make sure the extension is visible. Make sure you register your name, because if it says on there, player 1456732491761, I don't know who that is. So make sure that you register your Twitch name. Hello, Potato Vixen. It's good to see you. I'm going to dump out some of this liquid that's in the in the beans. I don't need all that liquid in there. How are you doing this Sunday? All right, are you guys ready for the trivia? Oh, I forgot I gotta get some beef stock out. I'll get these warmed up in there. Will the quiz be visible? It should be visible to everybody. Once I put it up, it should be visible to everybody. Yeah, non-players, yeah, if you don't want to play, you don't have to play. You don't have to click on anything, but you will see the questions, and the option is always there for you to be able to play it. Played a horror game last night, still traumatized. Potato Vixen, what game did you play? I have a game on my Steam wish list called Mortuary, and now I'm not sure if I should have that on there. All right, the Rotello. The Rotello. Oh, this already smells so good. Our beans. I want to know what game Potato was playing. And if it is that game, maybe I should take that game off my list. I'm going to make up a little quick batch of some beef stock to add in here. Oh, Louise, thank you for that. Do you have that game too, Banzai? Oh, it scares me so bad. I didn't know it was co-op. I thought it was single player. I love the fact that it's co-op. I love that fact more than I probably need to admit on there. It's a cool game. Okay. Oh, it's called Demonologist. It's similar to Phasmophobia. Okay, that ghost one freaked me out. I didn't know the computer listened to you. I was like, what? Let's put in... Yeah, I had no idea that game actually listened to you. Yeah, some of those games are really creepy, Paul. I'm telling you right now, some of those games are terrifying. All right, that's just a little, I'm not going to add all this in. I'm going to add about half of this first. There's a game. Oh, I think I have Little Nightmares. I have Little Nightmares on my list too. I have that one on there as well. And apparently I have to buy all of the mods to Destiny 2, because apparently you can play Destiny 2 on Xbox or PC, but you have to rebuy all the mods. I was like, what? We know we're going to need some salt, because it's got beans in here. Beans need salt. You need to know. Okay, so some of the games I have to just watch them. I can't play them because it freaks me out so much. I was playing Destiny 2 with Kate and Source the other night, and I turned around and something was there, and I screamed like a 12-year-old girl. I screamed like a 12-year-old girl. All right, so now we have inside here, look at all that. We have our meat inside here, we have our beans, we have our Rotello, we have all of our spices, our onion, our garlic, and now all this is going to do is this is going to sit here and simmer and get happy for... Can I oh, yeah. It's going to sit over here and get happy until we're ready to use it. And then we'll be good to go. And if I need more liquid, because if the liquid evaporates out, we've got more liquid. Let's get started on our hot dog buns. I keep wanting to say hamburger buns, and that is not the case. Although it's the same recipe, it's just that instead of forming them into little balls, we're going to form them into elongated. All right, guys, let's start this game. Let's start this game. All right, guys, here comes question number 1. So for those of you who are on mobile, please switch to the back of your, whatever all your apps are. Make sure you go to Quiz Kit. We're going to do this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here comes your first question. What is Neil Page doing in the movie's opening scenes? Remember, do not answer in chat. Answer by clicking on the logo. Clicking on the logo. I got to pull up my thing over here for, not the logo, clicking on the answer. Wait, where is my recipe? All right, so we need 2 tablespoons of our active dry yeast, and I believe we're going to add we're going to proof the yeast. We're going to proof it. I'll just grab this one here. You know, maybe I'll just make half of one of these. No, I'll go ahead and what do you need? No, I haven't made anything yet for you. Sorry. Nothing yet. Oh, I need a cup of water on there. Did everybody answer the question? That might actually hold a whole cup. Proof the yeast. What's this going to prove? It's going to prove that making hamburger buns or hot dog buns is easy. We're actually going to make our own. We're actually going to make our own homemade hot dog buns. I'm just getting some water. Warm. And then we're going to get out. We got our vegetable oil. I got to get some sugar, egg, salt, and 3 to 3.5 cups of flour. And the reason why they say 3 to 3.5 cups is because start with a 3. If you need to add a little extra more because the dough is too wet, you can. So don't go with like a whole 3.5 right off the get-go. Wait a minute. If this wants sugar, it says 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. Add the yeast and warm water to a large bowl. Okay, turning you down now. Don't need you up that high. Wait, let's put you down to simmer. There we go. Add the yeast and the warm water to a large bowl. Just batting 1,000 here, aren't I? Haven't played the full. Okay, you guys ready for the answer? Let's see how many got it right. Oh, how many of you thought waiting for a calf? 5 of you thought waiting for a calf. 1 person got it right. They were in the boardroom, and Steve Martin is sitting there, you know, telling his friends, like, I've got to go. I've got to get out of here. But their boss is sitting there trying to decide on a specific ad campaign if it's going to run or not. So yeah, that's a good one. All right, we're going to add a cup of water. We have our water. We need 1.5 tablespoons of, plus 2 tablespoons? Wait a minute, what the heck do you want to do? Add the yeast and the warm water to a large bowl. Okay, so it also wants 2 tablespoons of water. It was a trip to know they were listening to us. Oh. Okay, hang on, getting my 2 tablespoons.